Balanced Literacy Presentation by Nicole Au. The key considerations of a balanced literacy approach includes open-ended, play-based, and targeted explicit learning opportunities that work to support children's development. Educators must consider a balanced approach to literacy instruction that supports emergent literacy and promotes developmentally appropriate practices and evidence-based strategies. Madkin, 2020. Balancing literacy approaches can be done in various ways, including large group, small groups, individualized workspaces, and one-on-ones with the teacher. Kostelik, 2015. The instructional approaches that I will teach in reading and writing include informative processing, social interaction, behavioral, and personal. Following these approaches, I will be able to implement strategies that allow children to practice developmentally appropriate practices. Children will practice informative processing as they mentally receive, interpret, and remember information they learn. Tutel et al., 2020. As children practice informative processing, they will develop their cognitive development processing over time. A few examples of instructional approaches that will be used to teach reading and writing for early learners include speaking with and to the child, providing many opportunities to prompt conversation that will allow children to think critically and divergently. Prompting children with daily reading, writing, and literacy activities in small and large groups and individual work time will allow them to develop their literacy while working at a pace that best suits them as individuals and is developmentally appropriate. Kostelnik, 2015. Teachers could incorporate specific instructional approaches such as traditional interactive reading with focused attention, interactive reading using mind map. The plan aligns with the Common Core State Standard, CCSS, as it asks students to read stories and literature that challenge them with complex texts, facts, and background knowledge. Teachers will prompt children by asking questions and information they read, allowing them to refer back to what they have learned in text. Asking questions allows children to think critically, problem solve, and learn analytical skills that are required for success in college, career, and life. Common Core State Standards 2020. Implementing reading, writing, and literacy skills and activities within the classroom will allow children to be introduced to early literacy skills and prompt optimal growth. My literacy plan incorporates language across the curriculum as it provides multiple ways for students to practice their literacy skills, providing children with reading, writing, and literacy activities while continually prompting conversation and questions, which will allow children to develop and practice literacy skills. Specific examples of literacy activities include reading books, writing activities, audiobooks, literacy media games, social interactions, conversations, etc. Working in large groups and small groups, as well as individualized workspaces and one-on-ones will provide children with the support they need in language across curriculum and allow them to work at a pace that best suits them each as individuals, which is also developmentally appropriate. A.D. Stark, Niklas, 2019. Strategies to teach students with limited English proficiency must include the support of teachers to ensure that children become more familiarized with English language. Specific strategies include reading, writing, sight word activities, socialization, etc. Through various activities, literacy activities, they will become more familiar with the English language as they engage in daily activities that prompt literacy. Children will start recognizing recurring sounds, patterns, and often heard words through social interactions. Kostelnik, 2015. The plan incorporates a 21st century requirement for children to be techno-literate as it provides multiple ways for students to become introduced to literacy. Children will be engaged in virtual stories, audio books, virtual field trips, computer literacy games, etc. Providing children with multiple ways to learn literacy will allow them to engage, explore, and learn divergently. Eddie Stark, Niklas, 2019. Providing techno-literacy will allow children to be 21st century learners as they learn how to use and navigate technology and media. National Association of Education of Young Children and the Fred Rogers Center for Early Learners and Children's Media 2012. Digital and media literacy for children includes critical viewing, web browsing skills, and listening. Children will learn to filter messages as they learn to receive, to make knowledgeable choices and effectively use technology and media-based information. National Association of Education of Young Children and the Fred Rogers Center for Early Learners and Children's Media 2012.